Hey folks, today I have the privilege to present to you a very special property. We're here in the heart of Wisconsin's Driftless region, just northwest of Richland Center. It features 180 acres, 2 residences, the main home and a guest house. We've got a shop, detached garage, a couple other outbuildings. It's got a trout stream, a spring-fed pond. We're at the end of a dead-end road in this beautiful valley. The landscape is a mixture of timber and pasture and some farmland. What sets this property apart from others in the marketplace is the level of history and care, conservation, and love that has been poured into this property by the sellers during their tenure. When the sellers acquired the property in the early 70s, they did some research and found out that they had purchased the property from the heirs of a family that had owned it since the 1850s. So yes, going back to the 1850s, only 2 families have owned this property. And with that knowledge, they set out to do all of their updates and maintenance and improvements over the years with the intent of maintaining that historical integrity. For example, the home you see over my shoulder here actually used to be a barn that was part of the previous farmstead. And in the early 90s, the sellers went through and did a complete remodel, including a new foundation and a lot of modern updates. However, they retained the original timbers that were part of that barn, and they're highlighted wonderfully throughout the architecture and design. Other examples would be that they also kept the old silo here. Very cool to go inside that. And this to me is what sets it apart in the marketplace. And in today's world where everything is stripped down, put back together, sexied up, put in a package and sent out to you in the market at a higher price, this property has the real potential to be a legacy property for your family. You would become just the 3rd family to own this property since the 1850s, a true legacy property, if you will, somewhere for you to make memories with your friends, families, your loved ones. So with that said, we're gonna do our best today to do this property justice. There is a lot to see. It's a very special property, and I hope you enjoy it. Not gonna lie to you guys, I started falling in love with this property right at the entrance with these towering, beautiful white pine. It's at the end of this dead-end road, and we're in this very quiet, peaceful valley. This property is part of the Mississippi Valley Conservancy. As you can see, it's a voluntary conservation easement. It's private, it's not open to public use. The sellers chose to place the property in this program because of their very serious commitment to conservation. They've actually hosted several field days over the years for a number of different professional organizations that come here to observe and acknowledge the number of practices that the sellers have implemented to improve the soil quality, the water quality, and the health and vigor of their forest. Portions of the property are still actively being pastured, and the sellers do a rotational grazing program, while other portions of the property are enrolled in CRP and CREP programs to provide annual revenue. Of course, a true Driftless region legacy estate would not be complete without a spring-fed pond, along with your own trout stream flowing through the property. You can see all the work the sellers have put into it over the years, and I mentioned they've kept a lot of the historical integrity of the property, and some of these outbuildings here were actually present during the former farmstead, and this one is affectionately referred to by the sellers as the cabin. It's where they would stay when they'd come up on weekends to work on the property. You can see it's quite a bit smaller than what they've built it into, but just a nice testament to how long the process took for them to present to you what it is today. The guest home features just over 1,000 square feet finished. It's 1 bedroom, 1 full bath, a very simple but efficient and extremely comfortable home for your family and friends to come and visit, or you could consider doing either a short-term or long-term rental with it. In any event, whichever route you choose, your guests are sure to be spoiled by this view. The shop is 30 by 34 with a nice tall overhead door. It's on a concrete pad, insulated, does have electric to it. In fact, all of the outbuildings have power to them. Here inside the main residence, as I mentioned earlier, this was actually a barn when it was part of the former farmstead, and the sellers did a complete renovation of it, including the foundation, but they retained the original timbers from the barn. You can see the architecture and design has done a beautiful job of highlighting them. They really add that really nostalgic, solid timber frame feel to the home. Additionally, all of the trim around the floor, the windows and the doorways is made from lumber that was harvested right from this property. The main floor offers the kitchen, which has custom cabinets and hardwood flooring, the dining area, living room, as well as the master suite. The second floor features 2 guest rooms, full bathroom, and a nice area for a loft, kind of den office type space. The basement is finished with a nice kitchenette, a walkout area, a lot of additional storage, and it's also one of my little favorite spots to go to. It connects to the silo that the sellers have kept and maintained from the farmstead as well. I really love the blend of modern comforts that they brought with things like Anderson windows and doors, plaster walls, surround sound. I would just have to say that with a home like this, it is so hard to properly articulate or put on paper all of the different features and the feel and the beauty of it. It's something you really have to see and walk through to truly appreciate. From out here on the deck or in the gazebo, you can overlook the pond, you can see up the valley to the north or the other way down the valley to the south. And honestly, from every side of this house, whether you're on the deck or below us on the patio, it's hard to find a bad view. Many of the conservation practices that the landowners have implemented over the years to improve the overall quality and health of the landscape have, of course, improved our wildlife habitat. We were driving through the field a little bit ago. There's a flock of jakes running around, and right now we're up in probably one of my favorite areas of the property. It's this boomerang-shaped field kind of on the eastern edge, and it's right in the middle of the heart of the timber. A little ridge to funnel deer movement. We've got apple trees out here, and at the very least, it's just extremely peaceful and quiet. But make no mistake, we are in Richland County in southwest Wisconsin. This is still big deer dirt, and for those of you looking for a property that's going to blend the best of both worlds in regards to a beautiful setting and a top-notch hunting property with a lot of potential, I think there's more to this than meets the eye. The landscape of the property is composed of just a little under 90 acres wooded, with the balance being a mixture of pasture and CRP. The timber is a beautifully well-managed stand of hardwoods. We've got different age classes. Our primary species are sugar maple, along with red maple, red oak, white oak, aspen. There are some pockets of white pine and red pine that the sellers have planted mostly along field edges and old fields as well. And it's just a beautiful piece of timber to walk through. It's really accentuated well by the terrain that the Driftless region is known for. If you've made it this far in the video, and I'm obviously hopeful that you have, here's another example of something that just has to be seen to be felt and appreciated. Such a view over my shoulder, overlooking the house, just isn't something we can put on paper. So if you've been in search of a true legacy property in the Driftless region, I think this is one you need to come and experience for yourself.